Let's go to number two. Is your user experience client centric? So, a lot of times we talk about website visitors, but the term we use in Silicon Valley often is user, the website user. So, we're going to talk like the cool kids in Silicon Valley and use that. So, user experience is so important that we use that old Bill Clinton line, it's the economy, stupid. Here at Firmidable, we say it's the user experience, stupid. This needs to flow through everything you do. All right, let's start with an obvious example. Here's something we wrote for a law firm. This one also does Social Security. When you were able to work, you paid Social Security taxes, but now you can't work because of your physical or mental problems. So how are you going to pay the bill? That's not copy about the law firm. That's copy about the visitor or the user to this website. But more often when I look around the country, I see something like this. As a disability lawyer, I'm driven by that one goal. It's been my personal and professional mission since I first became a lawyer to help people. That sounds really nice. What's the problem? Well, it's all about him. By the way, you full service firms, you're not doing much better here either. I'm not going to read all of this to you, but other than change the firm name, this is stuff from one page of a really well-respected law firm. Every sentence started I, or we. It's all about them. So what's wrong with that? Well, real advertisers understand that great advertising is not about the advertiser, but about the customer or the client. So when McDonald's says, I'm loving it, I'm sure they do love selling those billions of hamburgers, but the I in that sentence means I, the customer, like the taste and like the value. Similarly, Nike could say, we make the tennis shoes and the clothing that helps you do it, but they don't. Their marketing is about their customers, and you should be doing the same thing. Okay, one more example. Let's say today I was talking to an audience of orthopedic surgeons. We might say, our doctors are so compassionate. They really care about their patients. They help people with such care and experience. That would be okay. But you know what people really want? Get back on your bike. That's the difference between client centric and advertiser centric perspective. You want to be client centric. This is Augustine. So Augustine was born in South America. He met a girl from the United States who was there on vacation. They fell in love. They decided to get married. Augustine moved to the United States to be with her. He becomes an art director for ad agencies, and ultimately he comes to work for me. So one day I say to Augustine, when you Google, do you Google in English or Spanish? And he said, well, he's been in the United States so long, most of the time when he Googles, like for a movie or a restaurant, he Googles in English because he thinks like an American citizen. But when it's really important, he said, and by that he specifically mentioned medical or legal, he likes to Google in his native tongue because that's where he's most comfortable. So if you want to talk to somebody like Augustine, do it where he's comfortable, where he can catch every nuance. It's Augustine's user experience, not yours. Speak to them in the language they want to be spoken to. Does this apply to full service? A few years ago, we were debating whether corporations are people too. CEOs are people, CMOs are people, the in-house counsel are people. Treat them the way they want to be treated. And in fact, they're really impatient people. You better serve them your information in the way they want to consume it, or they're going to be some of the most impatient people you've ever met.